Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel.
Good morning.
Good
How's
morning,
everyone
Miss
feeling?
Rachel.
Morning, Kwang Ming.
Good.
I feel very great.
Great. Good to hear that, guys. Lots and lots of greats and goods. How do you feel, Hacker? What did you say?
Today is a computer.
Today you're using a computer?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's great.
But they don't have battery.
Your computer doesn't have battery?
Yeah.
Is it not plugged into the wall? Are you using a laptop or a computer?
iMac.
Yeah, so I don't think it needs battery. I think it's plugged into the wall, into a socket. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much everybody. Tweety, your camera is off. Please turn it on, as you know that's one of our main rules. I don't want anyone losing any points today just because they didn't have their camera switched on. Let me share my screen with you and let's go ahead and get started as we've got 5 words to learn today and we're missing 5 minutes off our usual time. Emma, can you please read the class rules for me today?
Number 1, find a quiet place to work. Number 2, be prepared. Number 3, mute and video on. Number 4, be on time. Number 5, raise your hand. Number 6, don't talk when others are talking. Number 7, eat before or after Zoom. Number 8, be respectful and kind.
Lovely reading. Thank you, Emma. So guys, these are the class rules. Please follow them carefully in class so that we have a smooth lesson and you don't have to lose any dojo points for breaking a rule. Okay, guys, so over the weekend, I asked you to complete 2 sentences for each word that you learned on Friday. Firstly, I'd like Kwang Ming to read out his sentences. Okay, Kwang Ming, can you read out your sentences with my corrections, please?
I often contribute money to my friends. No, people often contribute money to support COVID-19. Athletes train hard to win. Athletes were strong. I need to improve my writing skills in English. I need to improve my speaking skills in English.
Good job. Well done, Kwang Ming. So Kwang Ming has thought carefully about what he wanted to write down. He's put it into different boxes and he's made his writing really neat. So it's easy for me to read. So well done, Kwang Ming. Okay, I'll give a round of applause to all students at the end. Okay, next up I have Hannah's. Look at Hannah's. Hannah's is neat and also beautifully decorated. Hannah, can you please read your sentences for the class?
We will contribute in class to get more points on Class Dojo. Shelly likes to contribute in class to earn prizes. Basketball athletes must be great at basketball. Athletes are great at sports. Lisa needs to improve her artwork. What things can you improve? Said to me.
Good girl. Well done, Hannah. Again, Hannah has clearly thought about the sentences she wants to write. They display that she understands the meaning of each word, and it's so beautiful and neat. I love how colorful it is. Good job, Hannah. And finally, we have Emma's. Again, Emma's is neat and colorful and beautiful. Emma, can you go ahead and read out your sentences for the class?
I like to contribute in class. She likes to contribute in class. Do you want to be a better athlete? Mr. Bob said. I wanted to be a better athlete in class, said Tommy.
Yeah, so because Tommy's only one person, we don't say athletes, we say athlete.
I need to improve my grammar. I need to improve in science class.
Good girl, Emma, well done. So again, Emma's sentences are neat, they're beautiful, they're colourful, and she's thought about the sentences that she wanted to use. Your sentences display that you understand the meaning of each word, so really good job, Emma. Okay, can everyone unmute and give Hannah, Emma, and Kwang Ming a round of applause, please? Good job, well done. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and move on. Let's begin our lesson. So as I said, we've got 5 words to learn today. So we need to be focused and switched on. Okay, our first word of the day today is power. 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 Now you try. Everyone unmute and say the word power.
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 Good job. Let's try again. Power.
Power.
Awesome work, guys. Last time, power.
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 So I have,
Lovely. Well done. Hacker, I can see your hand is raised. Do you have a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
If we do first week, if I do first a word power, I need to do it again or don't need to do it.
What do you mean if you do the word power first?
I write the sentence, write a definition already.
So
But-
on Friday, I asked you not to do that because we hadn't learned the word. So I'll have to ask you to do it again. So I would like you to redo it today because we have not learned this word yet. So I want you to write your sentences after we've learned the word so that your sentences can be really good sentences. So please do that again today. Okay, guys, so the word power is a noun. That means it's a person, it's a place, or it's a thing. Power is a thing. Have a look at this sentence. Read it for me, please, Caroline.
Power. This player uses all his power or strength to hit ball out of the park.
Good job. What did you guys learn about the word power? What is power? Power is a thing. What does it mean? If you use your power to hit a ball out of the park, what are you using? What does it mean to have power? Hannah?
Power means strength.
Good girl, well done. Power means strength, the strength that we have. So, for example, if you are a baseball player, you must have a lot of power in your hands and in your arms to make sure that when you hit the ball, it's a powerful hit and it goes very far. Let's have a look here. Can you read this page for me, Mickey?
Power is a word for strength. Do you have the muscle power to do 10 pull-ups? What else takes muscle power?
Very good. Thanks for reading, Mickey. Okay, so like Hannah said, power is another word for strength. Have a look at this word. What is muscle? What is a muscle? Click the raise your hand button to help me. What does the word muscle mean? Has anyone seen this word before? Can help me? Ooh, lots of hands. Okay. Tweechy, what is a muscle?
Muscle means strongly.
So it doesn't quite mean strongly because it's not an adverb, but muscles are something that we have in our body. So muscles are what we have in our body. And if you go to the gym, if you work out, if you exercise, you're keeping those muscles fit and healthy. Sometimes maybe you would notice your mom, your dad, your brother or sister, if they go to the gym and work out, you might notice that their arm muscles are big and strong when you touch them. Now, if you have muscle power, you will be able to do something called pull-ups. Let's have a look at what pull-ups are. Have a look here. Pull-ups are this exercise. It's when you hold onto a bar and using your hands, you pull up and go back down. And then you do it all over again. Now, doing pull-ups looks easy, but it's actually very difficult. Click the raise your hand button if you've ever tried doing a pull-up, like this man. Okay, very good. So I'm going to ask some of you about that. Sao, did you find it easy or difficult to do a pull-up?
I find it easy.
Found it easy. So wow, you must have a lot of muscle power. Good job. Hacker, what about you? Did you find it difficult or easy to do a pull-up?
I think it's normal.
Normal, so a little bit difficult, but not the most difficult. Okay, and Mingha, did you find it easy or difficult to do a pull-up?
I do it difficult.
Yeah, I would totally agree with you. Go ahead.
Just do 3 or 5.
Wow, that's still very impressive. 3 or 5 is still a lot of pull-ups. So guys, in my opinion, I would say that a pull-up is one of the hardest exercises because you have to require so much strength or muscle power in your arms and in your core. I find it one of the most difficult exercises to do. I can only do about 1 or 2. Now, have a look over here. These are not pull-ups. What these are called are push-ups, and it's when you lie on the floor and you use your 2 hands to push your body up and lower it back down, and up and lower it back down. This is something else that takes muscle power. Now, again, can you guys click the raise your hand button if you have ever done a push-up? Okay, quite a lot of you. Awesome. Okay, Cindy, tell me about it. Did you find that doing a push-up took a lot of your muscle power? Cindy, are you there?
I think it's when we pull up, it's very hard. It's very difficult.
Pull up or push up?
It's push up.
Yeah, push up.
Push
You found
up.
it difficult too.
It's push up because when I want to do it and I cannot make like everyone do, and I only get to lie on the bed.
You just lay on the bed. I agree with you, Cindy. So push-ups I find easier than pull-ups, but I still find them difficult. They take a lot of my muscle power. I can only maybe do about 10 push-ups. Now, click the raise your hand button if anyone can do a push-up right now. Who can show us on camera them doing a push-up? Who has the muscle power and the strength to show us them doing a push-up? So no one's raising their hand now. Everyone told me they could do push-ups, but no one can show me a push-up. I'm not sure if I believe that you can all do a push-up now. Okay, guys, let's move on. Have a look. Okay, let's make a sentence. Have a look. This is my sentence using the word power. It's important to use all your power when you kick the ball. Please make another sentence using the word power. Only Hannah? Hannah's the only person who can make a sentence using the word power. Good girl, Hannah. Go ahead, Hannah.
When you push up, it uses a lot of your muscle power.
Good girl, well done. Doing a push-up or a pull-up takes a lot of muscle power. Sal, give me another sentence, please.
When you bat a tennis ball, you must use lots of your power strength.
Good. Your power, just your power. Good job, Sal. Cindy, go ahead.
When I play a game, I use many power if it's like a marathon.
A marathon?
Yeah.
A marathon? Okay, so a marathon, we wouldn't quite say that's a game. So you could say, when I run a marathon, I use lots of my power. So a marathon is more like a sports activity than a game. Okay, Hacker, can you give me your sentence, please?
When I kick, when I play, when I play soccer, I kick a ball too much power, so it blew out my house.
Good. So when I play soccer, I often kick the ball with too much power and it goes out of the house. Good job, Hacker. And last one, Emma, go ahead.
When I do the exercise push up, I use a lot of my power to do the exercise.
Good job. Well done, Emma. Lovely sentence. Okay, guys, let's move on to our next word. The next word we have today is process. Listen carefully as I say it. Process. Here it comes again. Process. Now you try. Everyone unmute and say process.
Process.
Lovely. And again, process.
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 Good job.
Process.
Last time. Process.
Process.
Very good. Well done. Process. Okay. Now, have a look at this sentence. Please read that sentence for me. Leo.
Process mean what?
No, so I didn't ask you for the meaning of the word. I just want you to read the sentence. Make sure you're paying attention and listening, Leo.
Many steps during the process of making a bicycle.
Okay, good job. Okay, so there are many steps to follow during the process of making a bicycle. A process is a noun. A process is a thing. What did you guys learn about the word process? What does it mean? Good girl, Hannah. You're doing really well today. Hand is up every single time I ask a question. Okay, good. Now I've got Emma, Sal, and Caroline. Okay, can you tell me what a process is? Oh, Ocean.
Process mean step up to making something.
Good job. Well done. A process means the steps that you follow to make something. Let's have a look. When you follow a process, you go through many different steps. So have a look. This is the process of making an animated picture. As you can see, it starts in black and white. They've drawn all the boxes, all the shapes. The next step is to color it in and add details and color. So there are lots of different processes we follow every single day. Have a look at this page. Can you read this page for me, please? Let's go for Mingha.
What does it mean? A process is a series of steps for producing something. Think about it. What is the process you follow to make your favorite sandwich?
Okay, so like we said, a process is just a number of steps that we follow to make or produce something. Have a think about this. What is the process you follow to make your favorite sandwich? This is my favorite sandwich, or one of my favorite sandwiches. It's a very, very easy sandwich to make. It's a grilled cheese toasty. So the process to make my favorite sandwich goes a little bit like this. First, you get some bread. Next, you butter the bread. After that, add some cheese, or a lot of cheese, as I like to add. Next, put on the grill at 200 degrees. Finally, put your bread with the cheese in under the grill and wait for 10 minutes. Then after that, you can go ahead, take your sandwich out, and you've got a delicious, gooey, cheesy, buttery, toasty. So that's my favorite sandwich. What about you guys? What's your favorite sandwich and what is the process to make it? So first of all, tell me what your favorite sandwich is, and then tell me the process you take to make it. Okay, let's go for Sao. Go ahead, Sao.
My favorite food is
Go ahead, Sao.
My favorite food is pancake. In the process to make it is first we put a flour and put cheese and milk in. Then we stir it and we bake it, and last we put some kind of
Topping? You put some kind of topping on? Good job, Sal. Well done. So pancakes, yummy. I like to eat pancakes too. Good job, Sal. Okay, who else? Who can tell me about their favorite sandwich and the process that they follow to make it? Okay, go ahead. Emma.
My favorite sandwich is, I don't know how to say the name.
What's inside of your favorite sandwich? Chicken?
It is butter and sugar.
Oh, butter and sugar. Wow, I've never heard of that. Okay, well, can you tell me your process to making a sandwich with butter and sugar? What do you do?
I take a bread and make it in half.
Cut it in half, okay.
Cut it in half and put some butter and then a little bit of sugar. Then take the half and put it on top of it.
And that's
and
it?
Then
wow, yum. That sounds like such a good sugary treat. I've never heard of that, Emma, but maybe I'll give that a try when I want something sugary. Thank you. Okay, guys, so I need to move on. Have a look. So, process. Make a sentence using this word, please. Here's my sentence. The process of making a cheese sandwich is very easy. There aren't that many steps to follow. It's really clear and you don't have to do much. Can you guys help me come up with your own sentence for using the word process? Okay, Cindy, good girl. Go ahead, Cindy.
The process of making a fairy sandwich is sometimes will become difficult, but is very good for birthday.
Fairy sandwich.
A fairy sandwich is that we will use a sprinkle and butter to make it.
Yum. Again, I've never heard of that kind of sandwich. I'll have to look that up. Thanks, Cindy. Okay, I've only got Cindy and Hannah with their hands raised, so I need way more hands up than that. Give me a sentence using the word process. Have a look. Here's my sentence. You can use that to help you make a sentence. Much better. Okay, now I've got 7 hands raised. Kwang Ming, go ahead.
The process of making a hamburger is difficult, but sometimes it was yummy.
Yeah, very good. I would say maybe every time it will be yummy. So making a hamburger can be difficult, but it pays off in the end. Okay, Mingha, can you give me your sentence, please?
The process of making
You've muted yourself. Go ahead. The process of making
a chocolate sandwich is very easy.
Oh, chocolate sandwich. You guys all have such sweet tooths. You like your sandwiches to be nice and sweet. Okay, last one. Can you please give me your sentence, Tweechy?
Designing things make a long process.
Very good. When you design things, you must follow a long process. That's a great sentence. Well done, Tweechi. Okay, let's move on. Number 6. Okay, our next word today is an adjective. So it's a word that we use to describe a noun. Have a look. This word is flexible. 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 Now you try. Everyone unmute and say after me. Flexible.
Flexible.
Lovely. Okay, let's try again. Flexible.
Flexible.
Okay, one last time. Flexible.
Flexible.
Perfect. Awesome work, guys. Really good pronunciation. Okay, can you please read this sentence for me? Ocean.
Can you say it again?
Can you read this sentence for me, please?
To move her leg up so high, the gymnast must keep her body flexible.
Good job. Ocean, make sure you're staying on this page the whole time. Don't go off on your iPad or computer to a different page, okay? Stay on this Zoom meeting the whole time. Okay, to move her leg up so high, the gymnast must keep her body flexible. Sal, what does flexible mean?
Flexible means you can move whatever you like.
Good job. Flexible means you can move your body in lots of many ways. Flexible means you can bend something without breaking it. Have a look here. This is a very flexible cartoon character. He can bend his body in many ways without damaging or hurting himself. Often, gymnasts are very flexible. They are able to do things called the splits, where they're able to put their legs apart and sit down on the floor. Now, some of you guys might be able to do this. I certainly cannot. But if you are someone who practices gymnastics and you are a flexible person, you will be able to do the splits. Have a look here. Can you please read this page for me? Let's go for Mickey.
If something is flexible, it is able to bend or twist. Have you ever done an activity that required your body to be flexible?
Sorry, this is say that required your body to be flexible. Good girl, Mickey, well done. Okay, so like I said, if something is flexible, it is able to be bent or twisted. Think about it. Have you ever done an activity that required your body to be flexible? I'll go first. When I do yoga, my body must be flexible. Click the raise your hand button if you've ever heard of the activity yoga. Yoga. Just Emma? Oh, yeah, Emma, Cindy, Mingha, Kwang Ming. Okay, great. So people are raising their hands. So basically, yoga is a wonderful exercise to do. It basically just follows you stretching your body in different ways and holding the stretch for a while. It's really good for you. It's a great form of exercise, and I find it very relaxing. So when I do yoga, my body has to be flexible. What about you guys? Have you ever done an activity that required your body to be flexible? Have you ever done the splits? Have you ever participated in gymnastics? Have you ever done yoga? Okay, let's have a look. I've got some hands raised. Cindy, tell me about a time you had to be flexible.
When I was kindergarten, every day I need to learn yoga in class yoga with my friends, and I will need to be flexible.
Good girl. Really great sentence. Well done, Cindy. Okay, who else? Who else has had to be flexible in their lifetime? Mingha, when did you have to be flexible? Mingha, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. So when have you had to be flexible?
I have been flexible when I learned yoga.
What? Sorry, can you speak louder?
I have been flexible when I am in yoga.
When you're doing yoga as well. Good girl. Okay, I'll have one more. Hannah, go ahead. When have you been flexible?
When I go home and there was a crowd, I must go through them to go home.
Ah, and you had to be flexible by moving in and out of the crowd?
Yes.
Good girl. That's really interesting. Well done. Okay, guys, have a look. We'll skip that. Has anyone ever owned a ruler that looks like this? Click the raise your hand if you've ever owned a ruler that looks like this. Okay, great. So we call these flexible rulers, and they're made out of rubber and like a substance that when we bend it or twist it, it doesn't snap in half. So when I was younger, my mom bought me one of these because I so often broke my rulers accidentally in school. So when my mom bought me one of these when I was about your age, I never broke it. In fact, it took me all the way to high school. I kept that ruler for a very long time. Okay, make a sentence with the word flexible. It is difficult to break a flexible ruler. That's my sentence. Can you please help me make a sentence and click the raise your hand button if you've got one? Caroline?
Her eraser is flexible.
Very good. Her eraser is flexible. I've also seen long, bendy, twisty erasers that you can buy. Sao, go ahead, Sao.
It is difficult to it is difficult to it is difficult to flexible your body.
It is difficult to have a flexible body is maybe something you could say. It takes lots of practice and stretching to make your body flexible. Good job. Okay, last one. Hacker, go ahead.
The ruler flexible it is so hard to break.
The flexible ruler is hard to break. Absolutely. Good job, Hacker. Okay, moving on to number 7. We've got 2 more to go now. This word is fraction. 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 Now you try. Everyone unmute and say the word fraction.
Fraction.
Lovely.
Fraction.
Good. Let's try again. Fraction.
Fraction.
Good job. One more time by yourselves.
Fraction.
Awesome. Well done, guys. Really, really good pronunciation. Okay, the word fraction is a noun. It is a thing. I'm going to read this sentence for you. The player slides onto the base. He is safe by just a fraction of an inch. What is a fraction, guys? Hacker, what's a fraction?
I know it, but I don't understand what it is fraction.
Okay. Hannah, can you tell us what is a fraction?
Fraction is a part of a whole unit.
Good girl. Lovely, Hannah. Well done. A fraction, guys, is a small part of a whole. Have a look here. Imagine this is a whole pizza, okay? When you get a whole pizza, it's very exciting. There's lots of it to eat. But when people start to eat it, some of the pizza goes missing. Here we have half a pizza. And this is how we write the fraction. Here, there's only 1/4 of the pizza left. So this is a quarter. And here we have 1, 2, 3/4 of the pizza left. So here this is 3/4. So we have half, a quarter, and 3/4. Yes, and this is 1 whole. Very good, thank you, Hacker. Now, a fraction is just a small part of a whole. And I'm sure that you guys have learned about fractions in math class. So as you can see, when you look at something like a cake or a pizza, you can divide it into fractions. This is half a cake, this is a quarter of a cake, and a quarter is missing. This means that in total, we have 3/4 of the cake left. Have a look. Make a sentence with the word fraction. Have a look at my sentence. I eat a fraction of the birthday cake. I eat a fraction of the birthday cake. Who can give me a sentence using the word fraction? You can give me a sentence. Good girl, Hannah. Well done. Hannah and Sal, hands have been up so much. Well done. Okay, go ahead, Sal. You go first, and then we'll go to Hannah.
I just eat a fraction of the pancake.
Good. I just ate a fraction of a pancake. Hannah.
Yesterday, she ate a fraction of a pizza.
Good girl. Yesterday, she ate a fraction of the pizza. Well done. Okay, guys, last word of the day. I have to speed us up a little bit because I don't want to run out of time. This word is compete. 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 Now you try. Everyone unmute and say compete.
Compete.
Lovely. And again, compete.
Compete.
Lovely. Last time, compete.
Compete.
Very good. Well done, guys. Okay, the word compete is a verb. It's an action word. It's something that we do. Have a look. The two players compete against each other to win the game. Emma, what does the word compete mean?
Compete means play against each other.
Very good. Well done, Emma. If you compete, it's playing against someone else. So when you compete, you're taking part in a competition. Have a look. So when you compete with someone, you're trying to be the winner. You're trying to go against them to come out on top. Let's have a look here. Can you read this page for me, please? Leo.
What does it mean? To complete means to take part in a contest. Think about it. When was the last time you took a part in a sport or game where one team faced off against another? How did it feel to complete?
Compete. So be careful, not complete, but compete. Okay, guys, tell me, when was the last time you competed against someone and how did it feel? So you could say, I competed against the boys' team when we were playing a game on Zoom. It felt good to compete. Tell me. Good job, Emma and Sal. Hands are up. Okay, Emma, go ahead. When was the last time you competed against someone?
The last time I competed
Against?
against the boy is when playing bamboozle in Zoom.
Very good. And how did it feel to compete against the boys? Was it scary? Was it exciting?
It is bad.
It was bad. So I take it that time the girls lost. Okay, good girl, Emma. Can you tell me, Mingha, when was the last time you competed against someone?
Last time I competed was with a boy 6 or 7 years old. I won him.
And you won against him? And how did it feel to win?
I won him 3 times.
You beat him 3 times. And how did that feel? Did that feel good?
Yeah.
Good. I bet it did. I bet you felt very proud of yourself. Okay, amazing, guys. So let's have a look. That's our time up for today. So have a look at your homework for tonight, guys. So Homework for tonight, vocabulary words, definition, and I cannot repeat this enough, 2 sentences. I read a lot of homeworks yesterday that just had 1 sentence. You need to write the vocabulary word 3 times. Compete, compete, compete. Then write the definition. To compete means to play against someone else. Then give me 2 sentences. I feel very serious when I compete in a chess tournament. And then give me another sentence. Before you go to bed tonight, please make sure that you also read Technology Wins the Race. So that's the book, or sorry, that's the story that we'll be reading tomorrow. And I want you to make sure that you read it tonight before you go to bed, maybe after dinner, so that tomorrow when we have 40 minutes to learn, you've already read it at least 1 time. Do I have any questions about what you have to do for homework? Okay. What time do we have to upload our homework by?
9 p.m.
Good job, guys. Please make sure you upload your homework by 9 p.m. Yesterday, when I checked at 9:25, I only had a couple of homework. So the people who didn't upload their homework on time will be losing class points on Dojo. All right, guys, since there are no more questions, I'm going to stop sharing my screen with you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.